I was going to upload this video a long time ago, but I had some things to take care of this week, so I apologize. Enjoy the video. Let's do something funny. If this video reaches 15,000 likes, which I know we are not going to get there, I'm going to shave my beard and my mustache, which actually sucks. So leave a like in this video, destroy the like button, and also subscribe. I'm gonna get a lot of crap for this video, but in all honesty, I do not care, so here you go, my friends. Doom Eternal is going through its biggest crisis yet. For a lot of different reasons, my friends, that I'm going to mention on this video, of course. And you know what? That is completely fine. The game is 2 months away from turning 2 years old, and first and foremost, Doom Eternal is a single-player game that has already finished its main cycle, which is telling the story of the Doomslayer on the base campaign and the Ancient Gods expansion pack. The main storyline ended in March 2021, and its after went from developing DLC content like new missions, demons and weapons, to just updating the game with hot fixes, balancing updates for multiplayer and more. Fast forward to November 2021, id Software released its biggest update yet for Doom Eternal, that being update 6.66, which included a brand new mode that the community has been asking for ever since the game came out, that being Horde mode, a ranked competitive playlist for battle mode, and leaderboards. These are all extremely welcoming surprises for the game, do not get me wrong. Horde mode was able to invigorate the community with more life and energy, but ever since the release of update 6.66, people began to notice that this might be the end for Doom Eternal in terms of new content, and that id Software has finally shifted gears and has began focusing more resources onto the new projects that they are working on, like that mysterious project they have been developing since arguably last year. Going by AAA video game developer standards, id Software is not a big developing company. As of the recording of this video, the team is comprised of about 200 plus employees, and by AAA standards, that's not a lot of manpower. This video is not sponsored, but you can use code MIDNIGHT on GamerSubs for 10% off your order. My Spartans, we only have one goal, and that goal is to get mine and yours, our own flavor, that being Spartan Piss. All you gotta do is use code MIDNIGHT when buying on GamerSubs. I recommend Guacamole Gamer Fort 9000 or Watermelon Eyes. Thank you for the support, my friends. Now, there's still a lot of people that play Doom Eternal to this day, and even the older Doom classics, but compared to other video games, again, that's not a lot. Truth be told, Doom Eternal has nothing left to offer. The story DLC has ended with the Ancient Gods Part 2, and thanks to some insight about the development of Doom Eternal and the team's goal with the game, we should not expect more new content coming to the game, like new game modes for multiplayer such as Invasion mode, which we actually never got a clear statement about its future. We only got told that instead of developing Invasion mode, the team was going to focus more resources on creating Horde mode. At this point, I think Invasion mode has been cancelled, and that's pretty goddamn sad. I am a huge fan of the Soulsborne franchise. Bloodborne is a masterpiece, and one of my favorite things to do on Dark Souls was to invade other players. When I saw that we were going to be able to invade other people's campaign as demons, I got pretty goddamn hyped, so it is a shame to let it go. Talking about multiplayer, battle mode is still going to get new content in the future. Recently it got a new playable demon, that being the Dread Knight, which plays extremely good and smooth as butter. A new map, and finally competitive play. And I am a pretty huge fan of competitive games. id Software still has plans on adding new maps to battle mode and more playable demons, apparently. And that is great to hear. But there's one problem. Battle mode has a very niche target and community. Yes, its fans are super ultra hardcore, and I really like the game mode, but I understand why it's not for everyone. Battle mode is simply full of tryhards. There's no room for the casual player to just play multiplayer and let it go. Of course, games like Doom, Quake, Unreal Tournament, Half-Life Deathmatch have always had that types of players. But on top of battle mode, right now, not being as welcoming for newer players, the game mode itself is not for everyone, and here's why. Let's take a moment to analyze the video game industry in 2022. Which are the most played FPS games right now? Well, if you thought about Call of Duty, Halo, Battlefield, Valorant, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Apex Legends, then you are correct. The reason why battle mode didn't click with a lot of people is because of how the game mode is played. One Doomslayer controlled player against 2 player controlled demons. 1v2. To be honest, that's kinda odd for a multiplayer game mode, and even more for a game that only offers that type of multiplayer. Truth be told, battle mode is not as marketable as other competitive games like the ones I mentioned before: Apex Legends, Halo, Battlefield, Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, Valorant, etc. Again, it's not that battle mode is a boring game mode, of course not, I really enjoy it, but I understand why a lot of people that play Doom Eternal hop to the game to play exclusively the single player, and that's why the game is in the state that it is right now. That is completely fine. It's not that Doom has suddenly lost its touch and has become a bad video game, it's just that in this forever evolving industry, people have moved on from Doom Eternal because they already got their money's worth, which was experiencing the campaign and the DLC content. In other words, experiencing the story. I bought Doom Eternal for that, and I know a lot of people that did that too. It would be a whole different story if the game featured something like deathmatch. Hot take, the one thing I absolutely love and adore about multiplayer games is player interaction. Custom games, 1v1s, team deathmatch in custom games, a lot of game modes, etc, etc. And such thing doesn't exist in Doom Eternal, and that makes me very sad. By my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong please, because I am not an engineer, coding, programmer, expert, etc. I am just a YouTuber. But the foundation and the goal of the Doom Eternal engine, that being It Takes 7, was to make the best single player experience ever. And yeah, Doom Eternal is one of the best single player experiences out there right now, but that's why the multiplayer is as unstable as it is right now and has been ever since the game came out. Yes, it's nothing like it was on launch, but connection problems are still very present while playing. Truth be told, Doom Eternal is not a game that you can enjoy with your friends on multiplayer, unless they enjoy battle mode, which again, I understand why it is not for everyone, and why it has a very niche following. Doom Eternal is going through its biggest crisis yet for 2 things. One, the main selling point of the game has been finished, that being the campaign and the Ancient Gods DLC, and the multiplayer is not as good to keep people coming back, even though the game is still going to get multiplayer updates in the future. And again, that's fine. At its core, Doom Eternal is a single player video game, and unless you are a hardcore fan of the franchise, you probably just play the campaign once, beat the DLC and called it a day. But anyways my friends, thank you for watching this video. It's okay my Spartans, please let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section, leave a like if you did, and a dislike if you disliked the video, it is completely fine. To be honest, I know that I'm going to get a lot of crap for this video because for a lot of people, I am basically the Doom guy, so yeah, I don't like talking negatively about video games, and even more about video games that I truly enjoy. For me, Doom Eternal is one of the best games I've played in my entire life, mainly because of the gameplay loop. Its gameplay is just amazing. And please do not act like this is a bad thing, because honestly, it's not. I mean, Doom Eternal has achieved its main goal, which was giving us amazing experiences killing demons throughout hell, heaven and the earth, and I wouldn't change that for anything. Like any other video game in this world, Modern Warfare 2, Half-Life, Halo 3, Doom Eternal has accomplished its goal and has gone through its full cycle. Do not forget to use code MIDNIGHT on GamerSubs for 10% off your order. I recommend Guacamole Gamer Fort 9000 or Watermelon Eyes. Thank you for the support my friends. It is what it is my friends. But anyways, have an awesome Friday, stay safe, stay home, adios, bye.